Welcome and thank you for joining me. I'm Gerald Oginski, a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. Today's video tip is about Erbs palsy, and importantly, what is it that you actually see when a child has Erbs palsy? Most instances, you're going to recognize that there's a problem with the child when they are hanging out in the playground, playing with your kids. Or you see them walking in the street on a nice summer day. Or maybe you have a friend of yours come over and they're playing with your child at home. And what do you notice? You notice that the child does not use one of their arms much. You notice that their hand is much shorter and appears to be almost shrunken than the other arm. You notice that they favor one particular arm. So what exactly is Erbs palsy? Erbs palsy is a nerve injury that occurs at the time of birth. And there are a number of different causes, but historically, the main cause for that particular condition is when a doctor puts excessive traction on the baby's head when it is being delivered at the time of birth. Those types of injuries can result in significant neurologic injury to the nerve, in the brachial plexus, in the shoulder area going down to the upper arm area. And when you have a significant injury to that nerve, what happens is the blood supply to the nerve gets injured and damaged. The nerve no longer feeds the hand, and the hand literally withers away. So the child will not use that hand as much. But doctors will routinely tell you that if the injury or condition exists for over a year, then they will feel that that condition is permanent. And if your child has that permanent lifetime injury, then they should be compensated for the injuries that they suffered really through no fault of their own. And at that point, you might want to recommend that they seek out an experienced medical malpractice attorney to look into and investigate whether or not they have a valid basis for a case. And that's it for today's video tip about Erbs palsy and how do you actually recognize it and see it, and what the significant social implications are for a child who has it. By the way, if you want to learn more about Erbs palsy and how medical malpractice cases work here in the state of New York, then I encourage you to explore my website. It's oginski-law.com, and you can see the URL address right below here. And if you have legal questions, then I urge you to pick up the phone and call me, since I can answer your legal questions. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at lawmed10@yahoo.com. I'm Gerald Oginski here in New York. I want to thank you for joining me. Have a great day.